on and get this county.
All right, so what is a perfect day for your Pratt Pack? Coming to East Liverpool, Ohio, and stopping in and getting a coffee from Sheets in Calcutta. And I was there with Steve Sheets, Joe Kometz, when they opened that wonderful location many years ago. But I love community, and I love the idea of promoting things that are good. And I love East Liverpool City Hospital, and they're doing some amazing things here. And hopefully, in the months to come, I'm going to be revisiting, and we're going to be doing some stuff up on their Facebook page. And it has a lot to do with the community that I call my home away from home, but not just here. Panhandle of West Virginia, Western Pennsylvania. They've got an amazing footprint, and obviously clinics in East Palestine and in Wellsville. But this is Joe Kometz. He is the facilitator. So what does that mean? It means just about everything. So his phone is always ringing, and they're saying, "Hey Joe, can you give me a helping hand?" Joe, what exactly is a facilitator?
Well, a facilities director is I'm in charge of the building. That's my main responsibility. I'm in charge of security, and I'm also in charge of the director over environmental services. I have a manager under me there, but the rest of them, they report directly to me. And we try to take care of the building. We try to keep the staff safe, and we try to keep the building secure. And it's a challenging job, but we do our best.
The facilities director, so he does the facilitating, but let me tell you, there's a lot of moving parts here. You have an incredible staff here, but one of the things that I know that you could definitely use, some new employees, always looking for employees. Yeah. What a great career, a lifelong career here if you want.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I've been here 35 years myself, and I've enjoyed it. It's made a good life, and living in the community and learning about it, learning about you when you were around here more often than and finally getting to meet you.
Yeah, here's what's so funny. You're from Missouri, you said originally. My father is from St. Joseph, Missouri.
Okay.
So you also ended up in Weirton, my beloved Weirton, West Virginia. So you graduate from there, in and out of the mill, family goes to Florida, you come here, you get this job. And just like me, I've never really left. I don't know if there's a community more unique than East Liverpool. Everybody truly knows your name.
They do. And that's what's really nice. Your coworker, Larry Richards, said you're about a half a person from everyone else, and it's the same thing down here like it is in Pennsylvania.
You're a big fan of KDK Radio.
I've listened to it for years.
You even mentioned the K team earlier today.
Exactly.
You realize John Cigna, the late great John Cigna,
yeah,
is the reason why I've been doing sports so long, because Goose Goslin was off one day and he said, "Let the kid do it."
Yeah.
And I've never stopped doing sports. And in this town, and I was telling Pam Marshall, who does such great work here as the PR director, and you're going to be meeting her in future videos for sure. But it was because of Frank Mangano, WOHI, WELA, I ended up doing play-by-play. He took a chance on me.
Yep.
And if they wouldn't have given me that opportunity, who knows where my career would have gone. But I've been at KDK since the mid-'80s. I spent 20 years on the radio here. I've been down here doing these videos for 10 years just to promote. But this city hospital is the pulse. I don't think people understand how lucky, fortunate you are to still have a hospital in your community.
Absolutely. Look at all the other communities around the nation, including near here, that have lost their hospitals. And we feel very fortunate to be able to provide the care and put everyone's safety and their loved ones' safety, and take care of the loved ones.
Listen, Pam gave me a little bit of a sheet here.
Yeah.
And I just want to kind of talk about the featured services. Behavioral health, so important for seniors. Cardiac rehab, chest pain center, East Liverpool Therapy Center, emergency services, Ohio Valley home health, orthopedics, River Valley physicians, surgical services, wound care, and of course, Wellsville Clinic, community care, East Palestine Clinic. And you guys were there with them on the ground during the tragedy of what happened with Norfolk Southern, but everyone's working together along with, I think, Norfolk Southern doing a great job trying to put all the pieces back together again. What was that like going through that? And you guys were so important to that community.
It was, you felt bad. You were out there amongst everyone and you felt bad. I lived in East Palestine for a short period of time back in the early 90s, and grew fond of the community, just like here. And to see that happen to them, and because I have relatives that live there, and talking to them, and the situation, just the people, the fear and everything else that took place, and the community stood strong,
Right.
and they've really come around, and with everything that's gone on around them, and they're trying to survive. And same way with Western Pennsylvania out there at that area. It's sad that it happened to them, but now here we are trying to move on and move forward and have the support they need from everyone, including us. We have the clinic out there, and just like in Wellsville, we have a rural healthcare clinic, and
Doing really well.
it is very well down there. And our like here we have the retail pharmacy with the 340B program. And
Explain that. Pam told me about this. Is really unique stuff. Go ahead.
it is really unique. We're part of the program of the 340B. We're able to give and sell the medications at a discounted rate. And our
People coming from outside the country.
oh, they do. They come from miles away. They spend their time. Our pharmacy director, Bill Smith, I believe you know him from your days down here.
Absolutely.
And he does an awesome job up here with his staff of taking care of the needs of the people, and he's always answering questions whether he's here or not.
I just, there's so much to get to, but we're talking to Joe Kometz. He is the facilities director here at the East Liverpool City Hospital. Just beautiful curb appeal. I was telling Pam when I was doing the television show at Mountaineer, I cross that bridge all the time, but I haven't been down here in years. And I mean, it lit up. I mean, it's beautiful. The huge sign, one of the top 100 hospitals, all the facilities, easy access, smiling faces, cleanliness, absolutely beautiful. I just hope more people, you don't need to drive a long way when you need health care.
That's
You
right.
come right here to East Liverpool City Hospital.
Exactly, and that's what we hope, and we want to be there for our communities, and whether it's in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, or here in Ohio.
So 130 beds, 119 years, walking down the hall to come to see Pam today and you. A lot of photos, pictures on the wall, lots of history. And I said to the person who was kind of escorting me, a really nice guy who works in the janitorial services here, he said, I love it here. He said, I've been here for 17 years. And I said, that's so nice to be able to have that type of career with one company, one place. But I'm looking at these pictures, and I said to him, there's a lot of history here.
Absolutely.
I mean, even I, who have been here in one form or another since 1980, 81, I never realized the history that's here.
Mm-hmm. I've been here since 1989, and it's amazing just the history that I've seen and my coworkers have seen, because there's still people here that have 50 years of service, and
That's wonderful.
it is. It's awesome.
And that's your family.
It is.
Like my radio family.
That's right.
I've said many times I've probably spent more time with my radio family than my own family. And
Yeah.
hey, I've been there since the mid 80s, so I like it, and I'm sure people that have been here for half a century, they gotta love it too.
They do. They do.
What do you see some of the things that have evolved in recent times that really become impressive to someone who's been at this place for so long?
Well, the 340B program, as I mentioned, is really awesome to help people, because with the struggles now, you have people going back to work from retirement and everything else because
Can't afford
healthcare, they can't afford it in healthcare and their prescriptions, or they're trying to choose between, do I put food on the table or have my medication for the month? And that's evolved, and healthcare in and of itself from a non-clinical perspective has evolved you would not believe.
How do people find out more about that?
Just get on our website, call and ask, come down, take a look. We Pam does an awesome job of marketing us, and the Facebook page. There's so many ways.
Very interactive.
Yeah, it definitely is.
All right, some Liverpool stories, then we're going to let Pam rest her arms. She's doing a great job filming this video. People like Frank Dawson, Lou Holtz, I mean, there's so many, Bob Duffy, people that have been so close to me, near and dear to me. The history, the people, that Hall of Fame, the Museum of Ceramics, the new restaurants popping up. Downtown is now lit and full of life, and things are happening in such a positive way. And it's kind of like the starting point here at East Liverpool City Hospital. There's a lot of really happy stuff happening here, isn't there?
There is, and we keep growing, and we're like every other healthcare facility. There's a struggle with staffing, but we are doing our best to get staff in here, and when they come in and they see the family atmosphere, it makes a difference.
And here's the great thing about it, and I'll leave you with this. You have a family physician, your PCP, more times than not, you'll see them at Sparkle Market. You'll see them at that faith-based service, wherever you may be worshiping. These are people that are so easy to access. They become friends, they become a part of your family. And you know, there really is no place like East Liverpool. And one of the real reasons why it's so special still, all these years later to me, because of what Joe and this incredible Pam and that staff that is the East Liverpool City Hospital. It's your Pratt Pack. Thank you so much for letting me come to East Liverpool City Hospital. And all I can say is stay tuned, because a lot of exciting things are on their way. Joe, thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Ron.